Hello and welcome back to Let's Plays of World of Warships. My name is Hillstash. And is this the right game? Yes, it is. I had a game the other night in the Kamikaze R that I very much enjoyed. Let's see. Look at the teams here. See, I'm in a tier 7 battle, so I was already thinking probably at this point, not really very good, but the enemy destroyers are not particularly that much better than me, and doesn't look like a terrible lineup in general. They each have a Nagato, but we have a New Mexico to their New York, and 4 carriers, which is never fun as a destroyer. So I was thinking probably going into this that it was not going to be very much fun. And I do have to apologize ahead of time as well. I don't have the post-battle results screens from these. I haven't been taking screenshots of these recently, just haven't been considering, that I should be doing Let's Play commentaries on these. Anyway, there's a nice bald eagle flying there while we just wait. I started on the side there. I think typically battleships tend to push kind of both these sides. This is kind of a destroyer zone. The middle's, I don't know, I find it often in this one it's a dead zone, but in this battle, lots of people end up going into the middle, especially when it's when you have to take the other person's cap kind of as one area to win. I can't remember the game modes. What are the game modes here? Standard battles, and there's domination is the other one when it's the multiple caps. Maybe I shouldn't have started recording so early. I've still got 55 seconds before we start. But as soon as this is ready, I'm gonna go in and so we can at least see my lovely ship. So I wanted to talk a bit about how we got the Kamikaze R, because that was kind of the thing that re-engaged me in World of Warships quite a bit. It was back in February. It was something that that they ran, wargaming, and it was a kind of a contest thing, and it was kind of every week you had to do a bunch of things like score 10 kills, be in 10 matches, do it X 20,000 damage and things like that, and then you got a certain number of pearls for it, and then if you got 260 pearls by the end of the thing, you were guaranteed a Kamikaze R. Boy, I'm loading in slow here. And anyway, it was super fun. The categories were all pretty doable. There were some really, really easy ones. There was...
Action stations!
Let's see here. Looks like I might have loaded in a little slow. All sorts of fun events. It was kind of like a nice weekly... I wouldn't even say it was a grind. It was just pretty enjoyable. Is this working? Please say it's working. Still showing 0 on the timer. I'm thinking something's not super happy. There was a mini patch a few days ago that do I need to just somehow it was paused. I don't know how that happened. Is this normal speed now? I think this looks like normal speed. Oh god, sorry about that. I'm not used to the replay controls. Yeah. Anyway, so anyway, the trying to remember the name of the. I'm clearly very, very well prepared for this. The name of the event that got into this was anyway, win the Kamikaze R was the ultimate goal, and I mean it's essentially a Kamikaze with worse AA, slightly slower speed, but slightly better gun placement. And I might have a little more health. I can't remember. Same torpedoes, same pretty much everything else, same gun range and stuff like that. Anyway, it's a good ship. I actually sold my Kamikaze when I got it because I don't need a Kamikaze around anymore. It's close enough. A little bit of extra speed in the AA, not that important. The extra guns, or not the extra guns, but the guns being in better layout. They're in a you can see both 1, 2, and 3 turrets are facing forward, which means when you swing your ship, when you need to switch sides of the guns, the first 3 kind of stick with you, if you kind of follow me there. See, they're already pointing, whereas if I were to go and swing to the starboard side, the right side, number 4 would have to swing all the way around, again. And on the Kamikaze, there's 2 guns that have to swing all the way around. They're rear facing. So
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
anyway, so in this map, I'm thinking I am going to be one of the ones that goes into the middle. Although there is another. I don't know how to free look around, but I guess you'll just see what I see. There's another destroyer pushing up with me. The Polish one. Bliskała. Anyway, it's pushing up with me. Tier 7, very good destroyer. It was recently in the store, and I was thinking about it, but anyway, detected Omaha. That's a bad ship. That is a ship that, and that guy just fired off his torpedoes very close to me. Very close. That was a little too close to me. Anyway, Omaha eats destroyers, so I'm going to be attempting to get out of there. He made a good turn away from my torpedoes. I don't know. I don't remember what happens with his other torpedoes. I haven't watched this replay since I played the game, so you'll have to forgive me. There's a little bit of a... Ooh, that was a big hit. A little bit of...
Ship is on fire.
I just got dive bombed. I am down to half health. But finally I smoke up. I probably should have smoked up earlier just to kind of get out of there. But anyway, so I did fire off those extra torpedoes there. Once I saw kind of, okay, he's maybe settled on a particular direction.
Smoke screen set.
I think he's just slowed down and avoided them. Yep. But 6,000 health, 4,000 now, 2,000. Hey, these guns, might as well use them, especially since I'm in smoke. Just a little bit of damage. Now, though, I'm alone in the middle. And there's not a lot of people spotted. So it's like, where do I go? Oh, I was commenting. Oh, yeah, someone said our carrier's AFK, but no, he's apparently not now. He just maybe took a long time to load in or something. I said it was bonus challenge mode. But I'm sure this match would have gone much worse if the other carrier hadn't come in and helped us out some. So a couple battleships pushing in. That's exactly what I want to see. All on their own. No cruiser backup. There's a cat in the background. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Hi, kitten. Hi, Elu. I think she's appeared in some of my videos like way back a few years ago. She's still with us and still lovely. So there is a Farragut coming in. That's not good. That Farragut is... I just unlocked it actually a couple days back. And it is a monster. My first game in random battles with the Farragut, I had 2,800 some base XP. It was just ridiculous. I don't know. I may show that clip. See, now this is not looking good. That Atlanta is another thing that can just chew destroyers apart. I've got no smoke. I am definitely detected. Shots will be incoming, I'm sure, in moments, but I do have my speed boost, so I pop that, and I am off. Torpedoes were all out.
Engine boost deactivated.
Doesn't look good, though. Looks like the New York's turned fairly hard away. Looks like most all are going to miss. That's sad. And I'm down to 3,000 health now. Just what, a few minutes into the game? 5 minutes into the game. Down to a third health. I was thinking, well, that's kind of how I thought this match was going to go. Look at all the people pushing in here. I've got 6 ships pushing in at me. I'm the only person besides a battleship, the Congo coming up here. And there's a couple of other battleships on the other side that look like they're ramming into each other, but just on what is that there? G3. They look awfully close. Anyway, got my shots away. They're looking much better. That's kind of jittery on the replay here, but they looked much smoother, and at least 1 or 2, I was thinking would hit. There's one. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. That's my first torpedo damage, besides a little bit of minor gun damage that I've done. But, so I slow down, got my torpedoes back again.
Torpedoes to port.
And yeah, that Congo may have just saved me because there were a whole bunch of torpedoes coming in from that Farragut. He called that Congo's motion. That Congo did not see them coming until it was far too late. I'm detected because I let them get a little bit too close to me. That Nagato is at 6 kilometers. That's right about my detection range. There you can see I'm now out of. But I did just get another. 1,500 health left. That's barely anything. But I got another torpedo hit. Caused flooding. That actually
Problem solved,
may be a
sir.
problem for him because he's going to keep flooding quite a bit. Because I know he just fixed the flooding that I'd given him shortly before that. So for at least, I don't know, half a minute or so here, he's going to probably be flooding away. And I just got some more torpedoes out on him, so that's good too. But the enemy continues to push. Farragut is spotted by planes there, but he's not going to be able to see me. Got torpedoes coming soon. There's no other one else out there. I might as well shoot them off. No harm. Of course, he's going so fast. He's pushing in. So I pop my smoke, and I start shooting. Something that I think a lot of people don't tend to do. Oh, that's so jittery. I'm sorry. That's so jittery.
Enemy battleships
Don't know
sunk.
why it's so FPS. But anyway, I don't know why people don't tend to shoot with the Japanese ships because...
Smoke screen
But-
set.
There's not a lot. Yeah, they're not heavy hitting shells, but let's see if I can get. I got 660 with the one penetration there. Take forever to reload. What is that? 9 seconds. There's cruisers. Most cruisers are even better than that. There's another 660. He's got torpedoes out. I gotta watch for them. They may be. No, it looks like he's probably shooting at the carrier down below. There's that 2,000 damage. Set him on fire, which I think he's repaired recently. I know he's, well, anyway, dive bombers finished him off. That's fine. I probably would have gotten that
Torpedoes,
kill.
direct front.
And the New York's coming in.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Just making sure those torpedoes weren't going to hit me. New York is very close to my detection range, but there is some smoke here. I see him turning, so yeah, I fired all the torpedoes, but I took a guess at where he was going to be turning to. I'm still not very good at this, you know, like, okay, I know he's going to be doing a hard turn to port. Where exactly is he going to be when my torpedoes get there? I think that's just something, you know, you got to, that you've got to learn, but I don't know. Anyway, hey, look at that. That looks like I should get one. Just got one for 10,000 damage. And flooding, so who knows, that might be the flooding I need. Anyway, there's a cruiser pushing in on him, so I'm forgetting him for now, especially since the other one's in our cap. The other battleship. Yes, thank you for putting that on the table. Not a great angle to shoot. Alright, and then he did flood right out, so that's sweet.
Battleship foundered.
Not a great angle to shoot at a battleship, especially since he's going to be doing some hard maneuvering here, so I'm waiting on the third salvo. And I'm detected as well, with only 1,500 health. It would only take like 1 or 2 over penetrations to kill me. But his guns are pointed somewhere else. He doesn't see me, I guess, as much of a threat, but my torpedoes don't do very much there so far. I think they're all going to miss again. He turned right in between them. Hard maneuvering, good for him. But great thing about Kamikaze class battleships, or destroyers, they're ready awfully quick for more. And now that is a great angle. Exactly parallel to me. His guns are facing the other direction. There's even 1,500 damage with the guns. I think this is a superfluous. He's turning his guns, but they're not going to get anywhere close in time. Torpedoes are inbound. Well, missed with those. Probably I was a little bit worried at this point. So that's why I'm shooting more and more. Another 1,000 damage. Oh, that's so jittery. So sorry about that.
Torpedoes to port.
There's a death.
Enemy battleships
There's a
sunk.
kill. The Atlanta is someone I really want to avoid. How many guns did the Atlanta have? I don't even know. It's a premium ship. It's very, very, very many guns. But he's far enough away I should easily be able to avoid him. And that's a cap defended. 2 of the battleships that were pushing in sunk a fair bit by me. I don't know if you can hear my cat purring. She's on my lap. So I'm guessing, okay, where's he going to go in this channel? Or I'm thinking he's still going to push in for the cap, but he he changes his mind. Whether he sees those other the battleship and the cruiser down there, that's going to definitely mean
Engine
my
boost deactivated.
torpedoes are going to miss. So I'm down to 1,000 health. And the enemy team was 6 and 6, so we're even on ships. They are out of destroyers. It's just me as a destroyer on my team. And there's the Atlanta. We got a Congo coming in, so I think that when I see the Congo, he's coming. He's going to be trying to push around. There's nowhere else for him to go. He's not going to hang back there, so he's going to be coming in. I'm going to save my shots for him. Save my torpedoes. Yeah, so the Pearl event was lots of fun. I got really back into World of Warships big time. And I was, just playing as well as I could each week for the different missions. It's just like kill this number of ships, do this much damage. So anyway, I was just playing as I normally would. Congo's disappeared, so I'm going to have to hope he's not within sight range. So I'm actually turning away a little bit just to kind of make sure. Okay, 8 kilometers. But where's he going to go? He's got the island there. He's got to turn in, is what I'm guessing. I'm hoping he's not going to turn in too much. Probably I'm wrong about that, but here he comes. And anyway, I was playing fairly well during this event, and someone must have been checking the stats because I ended up on the leaderboard. Yep, those are all going to miss. And now he knows pretty much exactly where the destroyer is. Here comes a bit of a derpy moment. I should have checked exactly where the beach was that I was trying to avoid, because I turn really hard here and my back end gets stuck on the beach. With a Congo coming in, about 1 kilometer away from detection range. And dive bombers, which are about to spot me. But thankfully I get unstuck. And I'm moving. And the dive bombers see me. And they are going for me. They hit me, no damage, but they destroy my AA. Which is not a big deal. Here comes more dive bombers.
Problem solved, sir.
Key with dive bombers is to keep your side towards the direction they're coming from, because then they can't get a very clean drop on you. So I'm turning as hard as I can. I think I accidentally just fired torpedoes. I'm not sure why I fired torpedoes there.
Unable to maneuver.
Hey, one of my torpedoes hit the Congo. He's down to 6,900 health. But now look at all that damage. I'd repaired before, and now I have no steering and no engines. And then another couple dive bomb hits. I missed, or didn't do actually any damage. At least didn't set me on fire or anything. Here comes torpedo bombers. I'm thinking, okay, well, there's nothing I can do here now. Congo's there. I'm detected. All he's got to do is take one over penetration on the Congo. Thankfully, I have a cruiser buddy here who's just destroying them, and they underestimated how slow I was going with my engine out. Anyway, Congo's gone. Some torpedoes just hit, unfortunately, my cruiser friend there, though, the York. He saved my bacon. Thank you very much. And we've got our cap back, or, it's not being contested. They have 2 cruisers over there, and their 2 carriers. I'm stuck. I can't do anything for another 35 seconds. Oh wait, no, I could have repaired. Why didn't I repair? Or is that just a glitch in the replay? Yeah, it's possibly me just being stupid as well. Anyway, I think we're in pretty good shape now. We've gone. Yeah, that's right. We had 6 ships. They had 6 ships. We've just taken 2 more out. The Atlanta must have been one of them. I'm pretty sure it's not over there on that side. There must have been a reason I didn't repair. Possibly not. I'm not, super at this game. Here comes dive bombers again for me, but I really got to get moving. Get to look at the nice. Can I get rid of the? Yeah, I can get rid of the interface. don't need to see the interface for some of this stuff. We can look at my damaged ship. He turned away for some reason. I'm not sure. All it would take really is one dive bomb to kill me off, I think. Looks like the bridge has been hit. Lots of damage there in the center of the ship. The bow seems pretty nice. I guess that's a good place to hang out. What's going on in the game? How long have I been on 1,000 health as well? There's only 3 minutes left. It's I can probably speed this up a little bit. There's not a whole lot more going to happen. I think I head in for, and I'm trying to think, okay, let's go for their CVs. I know where their, well, now one remaining cruiser is. We're winning on points. Looks like the dive bombers are back there trying to find, oh, they're probably going for the our carriers. But we just had their last cruiser killed, just their carriers left. I'm obviously going to be heading in for them. I've got no smoke, no speed boost left. But that's essentially the end of the game. The game ends here. Oh, well, here comes the dive bombers. Do they miss? Maybe they don't go for me. I think everyone's maybe focusing on the CVs now. Thankfully, kind of leaving me out of it, which is kind of silly because I'm down to 1,000 health, and if the game were going to go on a lot longer, I'd be heading for their carriers. And I think I've pinged the map because I saw where their planes were heading or coming from, but I don't even think we find them. So let's see. I've got another fun match in a Fuso coming up that I had the other night with some friends, and I've got some War Thunder. I've been getting a little bit better, but at the same time, I've had some really crappy matches lately. I think I've been playing the British line, trying to get going with that in the old reserve tanks. I forgot what a grind and what a pain they were. Some of the British ones are real stinkers. Anyway, yeah, I'll just speed this up. There's one of the CVs way over there. I think there's no chance I'm ever going to get anywhere close to even shoot at them, but head that way anyway. Whoa, that's nasty, sorry. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the game. I did pretty well. I can't remember exactly what my damage was. I got lots of experience and such, but anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon.